Hi, and welcome to this episode of Sip and Speak. Today, I have with me Izah.
Hi.
We'll be talking about the coffee craze and cafe hopping in Brunei. Have you noticed how cafes are everywhere in Brunei now? From minimalist cafes to theme cafes and cozy neighborhood spots. I feel like every few weeks there's a new cafe popping up. What do you think about that, Izah?
It's everywhere. Every single kampong would have at least one cafe, I think.
You're right, the coffee craze isn't just about caffeine nowadays and trends. It's actually about lifestyle, culture, and employability. Today, people don't just go out for coffee. People go out for the experience.
That's true, and cafes have already become a place to meet friends, do schoolwork, bring their laptops, they just sit down and they do work there. It's also become meeting places for a lot of people.
I agree with you, Izah. I think social media also plays a big role when it comes to cafes and what they offer, particularly their aesthetics. And one thing that I think is very important is Wi-Fi. The more you promote that you have Wi-Fi at your cafes, I feel like the more people will come. What do you think?
I definitely agree with you. And on top of that, there's also the unique concepts of cafes and how their drinks are creative that make it more interesting for people to share what their drinks are. Like, IG-worthy drinks, cafes would help them gain more visibility. And the more visible a cafe is, the more people will come.
I agree, because I think the cuter the cafe or the more aesthetically pleasing they are, the more I'd want to visit, the more I want to experience, because I believe we shouldn't just be experiencing cute cafes all over the world, but we should also appreciate what's offered in Brunei. And I know cafe owners are working hard to ensure that people would come visit, people would want to experience or have an experience of feeling like they're not in the country. Like country-themed cafes.
Yes. It doesn't even matter. Like, I've observed that it doesn't even matter if the drinks are like so-so, but if the ambiance is really good, more people will come.
What's more interesting throughout, I think, the past 4 to 5 years, I've noticed that cafes not only create drinks, they're creating jobs. From baristas to kitchen crews, designers, photographers, and social media managers. Cafe culture opens doors to young locals to gain skills and real industry experience.
Baristas today, I think, aren't just making drinks. They're learning about beans, they're learning about brewing techniques. I've noticed a lot of workshops, brewing workshops happening as well. We can see it on social media. And they're also learning about customer experience and also storytelling through their branding. Yeah.
I think it's a great added experience for not just the customers, but the baristas themselves and business owners, because they get to collaborate with other cafes and ensure that the coffee community in Brunei continues to strive, continues to improve, and continues to try and deliver their best to their customers.
Yeah, and it makes you wonder like how they can actually expand beyond coffee as well and cafes in the future. And it's also interesting to note that we are also starting to see more local baristas expanding their horizons overseas, or they're also joining competitions abroad, like taking part with the international coffee community. How do you feel about that, Fids?
I believe this exposure raises standards back home, and it puts Brunei on the map. And I hope to see that, or we hope to see that, expand further in the next coming years, while creating more jobs and experiences for locals, and so that we can enjoy more coffee around the country, more types of coffee, more innovations, not just coffee, even the pastries themselves.
Yes, definitely. And it's also like, I find it interesting to observe that it's been a slow growth since like early 2013, 2014, like that. The coffee culture started building up very slowly, and there was like a sudden boom post-COVID.
So the question is this cafe boom just a trend, or are we watching the foundation of a long-term coffee culture in Brunei?
Either way, one thing's clear. Coffee here is no longer just a drink. It's become an industry, a passion, and a platform for local talents to grow.
I completely agree. Let's cheers to that. To the coffee community in Brunei, we hope you strive or continue striving, and we hope to see more innovations in the near future.
Yes.
That's it for this episode of Sip and Speak. Do like, comment, and share, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye.